steroids, or I would be in the gym and someone would come and ask me, like, what do you take? Like, do you know what I mean? And for me...
Can I just quickly say my thing with that? My thing with that is that even if someone's taking steroids, right, they're still going to have to put in the work. You just don't inject yourself, go to sleep and wake up wham. Yeah. Like, you don't do that. So there's still hard work that goes into that. Do you know what I mean? Like, but that's
100%, 100%, man. But for me though, my thing is, it comes down to mindset. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the amount of times I've seen people working out in the gym, right? And they're like, how do you lift that weight? I've been stuck on, let's say it's a dumbbell bench press. I've been stuck on 25 kg. And I'm like, how many reps are you doing? They're like, oh, well, I'm doing 15 reps. And this is the most I can do. You sure? And then I work out with them and they end up doing 40. They end up doing double the weight, right? And they're like, right, I never knew I could do that. Yeah, it's because you limit. You told
yourself you can't do it.
You told yourself you can't do it, right? For me, right, and that's always been my thing. You guys know me. I'm an extremist when it comes to achieving things, right? So I remember when I first got my first set of dumbbell, I had like 20 kg. I think I stole it from one of those gyms. I think it was Barking Abbey actually. Don't come for me. But anyway,
don't fool with it.
I think it was like Barking Abbey and I took like one of the weights and I had 20 kg for a long time, right? And I remember one time I was 20 and then I thought, hold on a second. I was 16 doing this same very weight. Yeah. Why? So then I started going Argos. I would purchase like 5 kg at a time. Right. And then I just kept adding to that. And then I set myself a goal. I was like, I wonder if I could hit 50 kg concentration curls. 50 kg is a lot of weight on one arm. Yeah, definitely. Right? Of course, the form. 50 kg. Bro, listen. But obviously, you have to remember, I'm channeling the energy that I had in basketball. Do you know what I mean? Because in basketball, I would set goals of, I want to do a windmill by this. I want to do this by that. So I didn't have that, right? So the way I channeled my energy was towards fitness. So going into that, I was like, do you know what? I'm going to set myself this goal to achieve. And the crazy thing is, I did that at a younger age. I can't do it now because I can do it if I do set myself a goal, but I haven't done it recently because I haven't set that goal. Yeah. That's not an achievement of mine, but a lot of times it's just the mindset. Some people would have looked and said, 50 kg, you're mad. You're never going to achieve that, right? But I said, nah, I'm going to do it. And lo and behold, I did do it. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? So a lot of things in life, man, like comes down to mindset. Definitely. Mindset is a big, big thing, man. What you tell yourself is important. It's very important to your external results.
What would your advice be if somebody came to you and said, look, I'm trying to get bigger. Yeah. I'm trying to tone up, do all of this different stuff. Yeah. How should I go about doing it? What are the things that I need to put in place? Yeah. You've told them about mindset. Mm-hmm. What are the things that I need to put in place to actualize this goal? Okay, first, knowledge is key. Knowledge is a big, big thing. Like, we talked about how like when we were younger and playing ball, I didn't really have the, I didn't really have the support, right? I didn't really know what kind of food I needed to eat. Do you know what I mean? And that affected my performance on the basketball court. So I would say first thing is knowledge, right? Go look for the people that have what you want to achieve. Go look at Simeon Panda, Mike Rashid, Bradley Martin, wherever these guys are, right? Go and don't say, oh yeah, these guys, they're taking steroids, I can't get there, No, so that's the first thing, knowledge, right? The number 2 thing is, you're in competition with yourself. Facts. Nobody else. Facts. Don't go to the gym and start looking at guys that have been doing this for years and you don't even know what their history is. You don't know what their parents look like. You don't know what the genetics are. Facts. You don't know how often they work out. You don't know why they're doing it. So it's you against you, right? Yeah. So first you get the knowledge. Secondly, when you get the knowledge and you actually go to the gym to apply the knowledge, right? Focus on you, right? So set yourself goals. Don't look at the next guy that's deadlifting 10 plates, bro. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Because that guy, for all you know, that guy could have been stuck on those 10 plates for 5 years, right? Whereas you've come to the gym, in the space of 2 months, you've hit several personal bests, right? So look at yourself and look at, your achievement. Don't look at anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Set goals for yourself and focus on yourself and try and improve. So that would be my next thing. And you said to get bigger, right? Yeah. So you've got the knowledge,
you're focusing on yourself now, you're setting goals. I would say the next thing is diet, right? But that comes in the knowledge aspect of it. But diet is very, very important. Me, I'm a hard gainer. Right. When I started the gym, I was only 84 kilograms, right? And bruh, I was super skinny. I remember I was wearing like...
we know.
Yeah, exactly. But then even my legs, I remember me and Alicia went France one time. Yeah. And bro, when I tell you, my jeans, right? I had skinny jeans. The outside jeans that you can see were skinny jeans. Underneath that, I had 2 more pairs of skinny jeans.
How?
Bro, that's how skinny I was,
that's
bro.
Mad.
But obviously it came with the low periods where we weren't eating much and da. But I was like, I need to change this. Do you know what I'm saying? So my main focus was on my legs. So when I only joined the gym because I could show pictures or whatever. My upper body was decent. It was all right? But my legs were super skinny, So I thought to myself, I'm going to go to the gym and I'm just going to work out on my legs. So I set goals to how much weight I would like to be lifting. So legs is very important when you want to bulk. Also because it helps with your diet. When you work out your legs, you have an appetite, right? Yeah. So you can eat a lot more than what you would usually, and rather than putting on in your midsection, it goes to your leg and your overall body. If you're squatting, if you're doing heavy lifting like squats, it actually helps burn everything else.
What would you say? Yeah, it does. What would you say, like in terms of like how many times you go to the gym? Would you say 3 times a week, 4 times a week?
I would say at least 3. At least 3. And that's because even me, with the way I work now, which is 4 days on, 4 days off.
Yeah.
A lot of time, like in the recent, I think it was the past 2 years, which I've actually seen a massive improvement to the first time I was going out. And the first time I was going 5 days a week. Right. Since I started working 4 days on, 4 days off, I've only been able to really go to the gym 2 days. So that rest, out of the 8 days.
That rest is real though.
The rest is very key. Yeah. But what I would do is I would make sure I go all out in legs. And people don't understand, man, like the testosterone boost you get from training legs helps your overall, it helps your overall body. Do you know what I mean? And that's really my main focus. Like, my legs make up about 70%. I've got really long legs. Right. So that was my main focus. And then maybe after like an hour and a half of legs, I would do probably like half an hour of shoulders. Day 1, day 2, I would go in, I'll work on my hamstrings, and then I'll probably do like half an hour of chest and then half an hour of back. So I'll, mix it in. Yeah. To be honest, I don't really work out my abs. Do you know what I mean? Which is why you won't really see too many topless pictures of me. But yeah, the main focus for me was legs and shoulders. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Because those are the first things you notice, right? And also my goal was also to be like, I wanted people to see me and be like, you're taking steroids, because that helped my mental, like, letting me know that I'm achieving things that people deem unnatural. Right. But I'm actually doing it naturally. Does that make any sense? Yeah, so it helped my mindset, and it helped me with the goal that I was setting, because I always set goals that people see as unachievable, right? So that's the thing. So yeah, man.
Question that I've got, Charlton, is how important is it to make sure that you're doing 3 sets rather than 4, or 4 sets rather than 3? Yeah. How important are those like little details of the workout?
To be honest with you, I actually, I don't know. I don't know. I think it's more so the intensity. Does that make any sense? Okay. Because if your goal is to build muscle, you want to make sure that you're tearing down the muscle, right? Yeah, even lose weight. It's the same. Intensity matters. Do you know what I'm saying? So even if you only have, and that's going back to what you were saying about, how many days you need to go to the gym, right? Because for me, my leg session, I feel it for the 8 days.
When you go to the gym, you go to the gym.
I feel it for the 8 days that I have to. So it's like the intensity matters. So if you only have enough time to do 3 sets, make sure that the intensity that you put in within those 3 sets is serious. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I would say intensity for me is more important than the amount of sets or the amount of reps you do. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, intensity, man.
So people that say, right, if you're going to work chest, you need to do a minimum of 5 exercises and a minimum of 3 sets. I mean, because I've seen people in the gym where I will observe their workout and they'll be ripped, they'll be big, they'll have a physique that, you know, the average person would want.
Yeah.
And they're not necessarily, well, they don't seem to be killing themselves in the gym. Is that because they've probably reached a maintenance stage and they're just maintaining, or they're so concise with their workout that they know exactly what
you
they
mean
have to do?
The guys that look the part but don't necessarily kill themselves?
Yeah, well, to me, it doesn't seem like they kill themselves.
Yeah.
They'll walk in and their workout will be like half an hour, and they'll be gone. But their physique is
and in that half an hour, are they breaking a sweat?
To me, it doesn't look like they're killing themselves.
I've seen them. I know exactly.
Like,
to be honest with you, once again, this goes back to what I was saying in terms of focusing on yourself. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what that guy does. He might come to the gym and not have an intense session, but at home,
he might have 2 sessions a day.
Do you know what I mean?
I know a guy like that will come in the morning and do a thing.
This is it.
Evening he's doing another thing.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Well.
So this is why, like, I wouldn't really focus on other people. Do you know what I'm saying? I would just focus on me and what's intense for me, right? There was a time where I went to the gym and I think I only had half an hour, right? And I've got this one picture where my chest looks unreal. That was the craziest pump I've ever had, right? And all I did was I came in, right? I've done my leg session and I only had like 15 minutes or half an hour left. And all I did was started on 20 kg, worked up consistently, no breaks, all the way up to like 2.5 plates. And then I would do 10 reps, like back down. So 10 reps and that, 10 reps and that, 10 reps, like each weight going back down, and had the craziest pump. Do you know what I'm saying? And that was only half an hour. You know, so for me, it's just intensity for me. And also another thing is, okay, I might go to the gym. When people used to ask me, oh, how many years have you been working out? This was when I first joined the gym and I was looking decent. And I'm like, bro, I've literally only just joined the gym. And they're like, what? You just joined the gym? I'm like, yeah. But what they don't see is that from when I was 9,
you've been pushing up.
I've been doing push-ups. Do you remember in uni, that push-up competition? When I won because...
Killed it.
100 push-ups in less than 60 seconds.
Yeah.
Right? Push-ups has been my thing. And when you see my chest, it's
push-ups
just...
has been your
do you know what I'm saying? I've been doing...
as well.
Yeah.
I'd be in bed at uni. I'd be asleep. I'd be relaxing from a late night out.
Yeah.
And I just get woken up to... what is he doing?
Hey, hold on, that don't sound...
It's like 6 o'clock in the morning and he's doing like the
diamond
push-ups, and then he's going wide and then... I'm like, oh, what is this guy on?
My guy, 6 in the morning, you know. So today we was having this conversation.
Yeah, we were having this conversation.
He was like, bro, you gotta do push-up. I said, bruv, when I look at the floor, I said, nah.
I can't even go down.
I can't go down.
But that's always, and this is the thing, for me, that's always been my thing. So it's like, you see me, I come to the gym, you see me, and you think, rah, like you've only been in the gym 2 months. But no, I've been working out my whole life. And if you watch a lot of Simeon Panda videos, and this is why, you know, that's a thing where it's like people try and argue whether it's natural or not. For me, I can see what you're saying. You know what I mean? I can see.
I mean, why do people even care? Like,
do you know what that does, though? Do you know what that does? That comes back down to the mental.
Yeah, like,
it comes back down to that mental battle.
Judging.
Where it's like, oh, there's no way. Do you know what I'm saying?
Just accept it. Like,
this is the thing, and it's like you don't know someone's journey. You don't know what they've been through. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just like even with business, when you achieve something, when people see the results from your years of hard work, people just see the result. And they say, oh, that's daddy's money. Or, he had a handout or somebody helped him out. But it's like, no, you didn't see the days I couldn't eat.
Exactly.
You didn't see the days where I had sleepless nights because my apartment was cold.
Decisions I had to make. That
you know what I'm saying? You didn't
make.
see those years of grinding. Do you know what I'm saying? The years of arguments with certain teams, the years of, you know, people trying to bump me out of money, all these things, man. Like, you don't know the story. Do you understand? Like, and the thing is, you look at people's external and they look fine. You know, they've got a full head of hair. They've got, do you know what I mean? They've got everything's looking nice, but you don't know what they've had to go through. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? And then it's like, on top of the fact that I've been doing push-ups from when I was 9, I've also been playing basketball since I was 11. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like all these things count. your whole teenage years, you've been eating donuts and cookies, crisps.
And
you have not been working out.
Right.
You know, you do, and then you're saying you expect to look like me. You know, it doesn't make any sense. And this is why I really believe, you know, like focusing on yourself is a big,
it's key, man.
thing.
And when you most people don't focus on themselves. That's why they're quick to point the finger and say, oh, you're doing this, you're doing that. Like if you focused on yourself, it doesn't matter what someone else is doing.
Exactly.
Like you could take the good from it and just leave it alone.
Absolutely.
Like Simeon Panda, whether he's natural or not, he's got good free content out there for you to watch and learn. Like,
thank you. Like information, which goes back to what you asked me.
Yeah.
Going out there and finding the knowledge.
Right.
This guy is giving you major